Yeah! All right. Hey ladies, what's cooler than cool? High school. That's my best lady voice. That was so bad. Anyways, hello, this is my lady voice. Anyways, hey, good morning. How are you? You having a wonderful day? Thank you, Bank in Japan. I love you. So anyways, Ohio. Konnichiwa. Welcome to Forex.Today. The YouTube community of more than 20,000 foreign exchange traders. We gather here today to conduct technical and fundamental analysis with the overriding goal of planning our trades in advance. Let me remind you that trading is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results. Please stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term. Never, ever, ever risk money you cannot afford to lose. My name is Wayne. Been doing this a while. I'm a currency trader. I'm a commodities trader. I even trade stocks. Before all that, I was a venture capitalist. Before that, I worked at tiny little startups like Cisco Systems, was tiny. I worked at Apple Computer. Yeah, in one of the old little early buildings. Yeah, amazing. Even the prototype to the first Macintosh, or I guess it was Apple, the first Apple computer, Lisa just sat in a conference room in a corner. I thought it was garbage. So anyway, so I started my days in the Silicon Valley. I also worked at NASA. What's up, Muffet Field? Mountain View. Yeah. Anyways, cool. So that's me. Nice to meet you. I also worked with George Soros. We sat on a board of directors together. So that's me. Oh, what a long week, huh? What a long week. Holy smokes. So how about you? How can I help? You want to cover technical analysis, fundamental analysis? I can do that. I have a background in economics and investing. Raman says, hey, happy you got your first feedback from Aiden. It's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I built it and I think it's amazing too. It's exceeded my expectations and I'm very happy. I'll cover that in a second. I guess we can move on with it. So with that being said, I can cover technical and fundamental analysis, trader psychology, all that kind of stuff because I've been doing this a while. And over all these years, people have asked, hey, can you help? Wayne, can you recommend a broker? I can. Tradersway.com I believe to be ethical and trustworthy. Yeah. So you should check them out. You can click the link in the description below, or you can just type it in, tradersway.com. You could use it in incognito mode if you're worried that I'm tracking your clicks or earning a commission or whatever you're worried about. Go check them out any way you want. You don't have to tell them I sent you. You don't have to click a link. You can just go check it out. Do your own due diligence. But I've been working with them, 8 years, 7 years, 8 years, something like that. I think they're good people. That's Traders Way. QuantBox is a service I started that automates your macroeconomic research and turns it into pretty colors that are easy to understand. Pretty colors. Look at this. Retail sentiment, 50-50. But institutional investments, 66% short. Technical analysis, seasonality, fundamental analysis, the calendar, written text so you can understand, the scoring system, targets, current price. That's just one of the many, 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 many tools. This is the Commitment to Traders report. I mean, just beautiful. And there's a ton of stuff I haven't put up here. I just did like an entire upgrade to the entire pro service and unleashed, I think it was something like 18 upgrades. Like insanity. You should check it out. Okay? Seriously, you should check it out. Like, for example, here's how retail traders are positioned. Very often they're wrong. I mean, just insanely cool. So you should check it out, quantbox.co. FX Bootcamp has been rebranded as Investor Bootcamp. Here's my cup. Thank you, Jim. Investor Bootcamp is exactly the same as FX Bootcamp, except we've broadened our topics to include things like how about global stock market indices, investing in gold, personal finance, investing in real estate, hedge fund strategies, so on and so forth. So check it out. It's really cool. And then lastly, I launched something yesterday. It's in beta test. I've spent the last several months teaching artificial intelligence how to trade. Yeah, pretty amazing. Now, if you fill out this form, so you can go to tradeplans.ai. Okay? You fill out this form, and in less than 3 seconds, you will have feedback on your trading idea. When you click submit, it'll already be in your email box. I'm not even joking. And on that email, it'll give you feedback. It'll look at the asset that you want to trade. So maybe you're like, right? So you upload a trade plan for like euro dollar. You tell it, do you want to buy or sell? What entry price? What's your target? Where's your stop? Put up an image of your trade plan. As soon as you hit submit, ching, it's already in your email account. And you'll get a daily plan, a weekly plan, and a monthly plan. Oh God, in 3 seconds. And so I have candlestick data for virtually every trading pair in the planet. 15-minute charts, hourly charts, 4-hour charts, daily charts. And so you can post anything and we calculate our own analysis, the AI does, generates the charts itself. We don't use like a charting package. We generate our own charts because we have all the data, and then gives you trade plans that by and large are things that I would agree to personally because I taught it. I taught it how to trade. And let me tell you, it is amazing. Like you should see what it tells you. And please don't upload bullshit trade plans. There's some knuckleheads that are like, buy 1, 2, 3, and a fake picture. Like, dude, don't waste anybody's time. Upload a real trade plan and you'll get real feedback. Okay? Check it out. By the way, it cost $0. I've spent thousands, and it cost me thousands to run it, and right now it's free. And it will blow you away. I'd be shocked if you weren't blown away. Wait till you get the email. Holy smokes. Anyways, that's tradeplans.ai, investorbootcamp.com, quantbox.co, tradersway.com. All amazing resources for you. All right, cool. Yeah, it really is neat. It really is neat. Okay. All right. So we had a potential change in policy of yield curve control. And when you allow the yield on the 10-year JGB to rise, typically the Japanese yen would get strong. And right now we're kind of in that whole freak out mode. So lots of whipsaw going on. So how it goes, yo. Volatility. Volatility. Yeah. Let's start with the stock market as a leading indicator. Take a look. Aussie's on the top. Yen is doing its thing. Where's my S&P 500? There it is. Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. If you believe we've topped out, and by the way, look at our profit target conservative line. Today is the 28th. That line was drawn on this chart 28 days ago. Okay, and on the 27th day, we hit the line and it dropped. Pretty amazing. One of the things I talked about over here to the left was the idea of one more rally up and then a head and shoulders forms. Can anybody confirm that? I said I was a bitter old man, and so I think it's going to make a higher high and break everyone's spirit before it maybe does something like this. Yeah, cool. So I don't know if it'll do that, but it's an if then. What do you guys think about that? See, that could be a trade plan I upload and get feedback from Aiden. the AI at tradeplans.ai. So you could do that. I thought maybe I should just play this video for you so you get it. Hey, welcome to tradeplans.ai, where you can... I don't know if you can hear that. I can't hear that. My speaker delays. Hang on. Hey, welcome to tradeplans.ai, where you can get feedback on your trading idea in less than 3 seconds. You fill out the form, you hit submit, and our trade plans will already be in your email account. In fact, when you open it up, you will see that there's a trade plan for daily, for weekly, and monthly. And again, we can do this in less than 3 seconds. Now, how is that even possible? Well, of course, I'm utilizing artificial intelligence. So my name is Wayne McDonald. I've been trading for over 20 years, and I've been teaching artificial intelligence on how to trade. So when you submit a trade plan, we have thousands of candlestick data points in which we can analyze using dozens of algorithms and help you put together trade plans. You can take what you thought with what the artificial intelligence is thinking, and you can compare and contrast. But here's the cool thing. We also track the trade over time so that the machine is learning from your wins and your successes, or in your failures, or its wins and its failures. And the more trade plans you upload and the more trade plans others upload, the better the feedback gets. So give it a try. Fill out the form, post a trade plan, and check your email. There's already 3 different types of trade plans for you to compare and contrast with your own. Try it out. It's awesome. Boom! So you could say, that's your trade plan. You could upload it and get feedback instantly. Now, Raman says, hey, I think you should add Bitcoin. Yeah, the only issue is it just costs me more money. Okay? So there's a question here about mean reversion. Okay, which is a form of standard deviation. Okay, just think about it as there's a trend, and an uptrend is defined by higher highs and higher lows, and higher highs and higher lows, and higher highs and higher lows. The idea of mean reversion is that there's an average price in the middle of the range, from lowest low to highest high to new lowest low to new highest high, right? But it's low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay, so you calculate an average, what we call a mean. That's what a mean reversion is. The second part is you can calculate, and this is standard deviation now, how far price tends to move away from the average. Now it can move away below the average, it can move away above the average, and below and above and below and above. You can make these calculations. Okay? Oops, that's not the one I wanted. Let me delete that. Did I do this one? Okay. And there's different forms, but they work in very similar ways. So the red line and the blue line, they're different studies, but they're similar studies. Anyways, they're measuring this concept that price tends to divert from the mean. And when it gets too low or too high, it tends to go back toward the average price. That's all. And it reverts back to the mean reversion. Now, some people kind of overplay the concept, and what they do is they buy it when it's too low and they sell it when it's too high, and they're targeting the mean reversion. That's not really how to do it. Of course, you can do anything you want, but that's not really what it's about. Now, what I think you should do is have a bias. In this case, this is the stock market. And it gives you ideas on when to buy low. How low do you buy it? If you're in the business of buying low, how low should you buy it? And this might help you make that determination of when you're in the lower bounds of this, it's better buying opportunities because you're trying to buy low. I would never employ a strategy where you're buying low here and selling high here and buying low here. I think you're going to get mediocrity out of that. It sounds good, maybe. It sounds good in theory, but in practical application, it's not. Okay. Now, the second part is the trend idea. If we dropped below this upward sloping trend, that is also very statistically relevant, that we've broken that trend and started making lower lows and lower highs. And so right now, you can use this mean reversion, right? This standard deviation channel and this regression channel. And you're using this to confirm visually that this is bullish, no matter how you want to look at it. But the thing is, one day we will drop below and make lower lows and lower highs, and that will confirm that the upward pressure has diminished, and if not, this market is even reversed. It hasn't reverted to the mean. The slope of the mean has changed from bullish to bearish. So right now we're in the upper bounds of an upward moving channel. This is bullish, technically speaking. What we're considering here is not really, well, I mean, look, we're trying to think forward outside of trend analysis. What we're saying here is based on market analysis. 28 days ago, we said this purple area that I just highlighted has a high propensity to be the top of the market. So what happened is we hit that price yesterday and it dropped like a ton of bricks. Now you might say, well, Wayne, that has to do with the ECB or the Fed or the Bank of Japan. And I'm like, yeah, that's all true. But what is also true is 27 days ago, that line in the sand was drawn. 4596.15. So it's also somewhat true that it happened because we hit that line. Great. So now the thinking forward, which is not the technical analysis now. The thinking forward is if the upward move is over, such as the pivot point suggests, then a lower high is likely to occur because this is 100% retracement of this. And you're not supposed to have 100% retracement in an uptrend. Okay? So therefore, if this uptrend is over, then the distance between here and here could create a lower high, which then would predict a lower low, and then we'd drop into the lower bounds of the upward trend, potentially a change in trend. But certainly a reversion back to the mean. Up here, overbought. Here's the average price. Down here, oversold. So how does the BOJ statement influence the stock market? Well, it influences the bond market more. So the yield on the 10-year T-note in the United States jumped over 4%. Yeah. Stock market, well, did that. Okay. Japanese yen, you would think, would get strong. But here's the thing, here, quickly looking at this chart. The idea is that the Bank of Japan will allow the yield on the 10-year JGB to rise above 0.50. Okay. Okay. Cool. So somebody without a name wants to know if there's a different pricing model for Investor Bootcamp. Did you go to the website? Very often websites have the details. We'll find out. Okay, there's the live group information. Cool. Our annual membership fee of $88 includes access to all recorded material and courses. Yes, you get all the training courses, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, central banking, macroeconomics, and much more. You also gain access to our community of traders for peer-to-peer support activities and live events. And you also get hundreds of chart templates, custom indicators, and other trading tools that give you an edge. And then you can upgrade to our live trading groups. There's swing trading. There's day trading. Okay, pretty clear. Okay, there's our schedule. It's all good, man. Go to the website. Your website's so bad they withdraw from me without... what are you talking about? Shakalaka boom, boom, boom. What are you talking about? Dakar says possible strong yen for the rest of the year. I've never said that. Dakar, I never said that. Okay. Hang on, I got to move my camera. It's in the way. There we go. Boom, shalaka-laka. I kicks the... How's it? I kicks the flavor like Stephen King writes horror. You got $88 from me last week, and I didn't even buy anything. Oh. So I broke into your locker and I smashed your glasses? Oh, Dakar says, I just a thought I had. No, I wouldn't say that. Huh. Oh, I see what you're saying, Sky Killer. So he didn't cancel his membership, so he's upset that I stole his money. Well, cancel your membership, bro. Log in. Click a button. It's in your profile. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Sky Killer used to be thousands. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. I don't know. I can't. I'm so tired on by Friday. I can't fake empathy. I just can't. I'm out of energy. So I suppose, I don't know. Whatever. We'll leave it at that. Log into your account and cancel your membership. We'll leave it at that. Bitcoin would be interesting if it stays below 30K, huh? That'd be interesting if that kind of happened. And kind of retest that. I don't know what it wants to do. It's going to be very, very focused on the economy from here. And with all this central bank news, we have seasonality that points some of these assets to be down for the next 6 to 8 weeks, really 6 weeks. And then seasonality has risk on at the end of the year. And if you attended my third quarter outlook, I showed you all the concerns that are out there, but there are a lot of things that are not concerns. You know what I mean? Okay. Right? So it's really too early to say with Bitcoin because it's going to be reflected on all the other macroeconomic data. Right now, the markets are very mixed. The markets are very mixed. How do you make a determination like that, you say? Well, okay, you have the proper tools in your toolbox. Okay, logging into the Google Cloud, it takes a little bit. Okay, so currently, right now, right this second, the markets are mixed. Okay? And they're mixed not only daily, but they're mixed weekly and they're mixed monthly. So you should move forward today with extreme caution. If you don't know how to do that, maybe you should consider QuantBox. For example, for QuantBox to make these determinations, okay, it's looking at gold, the yield on the 10-year T-note, yen futures, the dollar index, the S&P500, and the VIX on 3 different time frames. And you're like, that's smart, Wayne. I know. Yeah. So you should move with extreme caution. And so when I'm like, with Bitcoin, it's been trapped under 30,000 for a while. It was on top of 30. Now it's below 30. I can tell you using basic technical analysis that no matter what you think, this is technically bearish. But you could say, well, Wayne, it's going to go up in the future. Okay, well, it still hasn't. It would need to breach above this zone, hit the standard deviation, come back, use this price, which is 30,000, and then work its way up. And if it does all of that, then the target next month is about 33,000. But right now, none of that's happened. So I'm like, you might think that, but that isn't happening. The next part is, well, if you're a bear, the standard operating procedure is you're at the mean price. So it's not overbought. It's not oversold. But if the trend continues at the same rate of change, then we're on our way to 27,500, maybe 27,000 for the bottom of August. Okay, cool. But nothing's happening today. And QuantBox showed you that. It looked at what's happening today, and there's no compelling evidence to do anything yet. Now, maybe when the stock market opens, we'll get some volume and volatility, but that hasn't happened. Sorry, it must be Friday. Holy smokes, I'm exhausted in such a good way. It's hard being a supermodel. I'm telling you, the pressure, everybody judging me all the time. Of course, everybody's just jealous. It's hard being a supermodel, I'm telling you. All right. All right. So anyways, those are the stock markets. If the stock market comes down, it'll be quite interesting. Looking at gold. Okay. We made a double top, now lower low. Could this be in the works? Okay. Oh, TT, that's all been done. But you know what? I'll show it again since it's on your mind. So what do you think is going to happen if the yield on the JGB goes above 5.0? What do you think will happen? So my trade entry is up here. That's what I thought, Jim, but that other site that I pulled up was wrong, huh? It didn't look right. Let me try a different one. 10-year JGB yield. What? Of course, it brought up US. 10-year. I have to do it again. 10-year JGB yield chart. Let's use, I brought up, what did I use last time? I used Y charts, I think. And it says 0.44, but it just doesn't seem right. So let me see what's going on here. Let me try a different type of search. Oh, it thinks it's a file. Wow. Hang on. Wow. Don't do that. Yeah, Y charts is just wrong. All right, don't use Y charts, everybody. All right, so let's try it again. I'll have to search again. 10-year JGB yield chart. I guess just go to Market Watch. There we go. That makes more sense. Yeah, it's just correct. All right, so anyways, so for the first time in years, really, this is daily. Let's flip it out to 3 years. Okay. Now, at Investor Bootcamp, we've been watching the yield on the 10-year Japanese government bond very closely for the last several years. Okay. And you can see most recently, we've come up at, let's do this for a year. Okay. We got very close to 5.0 and then dropped, then to 5.0 and then dropped, 5.0 and dropped. 5.0 and dropped, 5.0 and dropped, 5.0 and dropped, 5.0 and dropped. That's the Bank of Japan buying 10-year Japanese government bonds. Okay? And then suddenly, I'll zoom in here. Look what happened yesterday, huh? So now the yield for the first time in a very long time okay, is well above 5.0. And a breach up here would create Japanese yen strength. Okay. Cool. So anyways, that's what happened yesterday. You can see the big, right? Look at the big swings here. Very dramatic. Very, very dramatic. I had it all planned out. So the only drama here is I didn't get knocked out of break even, which is good. Okay. Is that helpful, TT? Yes, that's right, JP. I'm on FX Street today. Yep. Yeah, I'm doing a thing. So I'll be on the FX Street Discord with Ross. You might remember Ross, where several years ago, I was on a Caribbean island with a volcano behind me. Ross was in Central America with a volcano behind him. And I thought, that's unusual. Does it require? Yeah, I don't know. I guess so. Yeah. Yep. Probably. I think so. Yeah, I think so, JP. Yeah, is anyone going to join me at FX Street Premium Discord channel at 10 o'clock? Anybody? Okay. And also, let me ask you this way. Will you give trade plans.ai a try? Yeah, I clicked the wrong thing. Start a poll. I guess it's a poll. Try today. How many people will give my artificial intelligence a chance today? Try it out. It's free. Free, free, free. It'll take you probably 20 seconds, maybe, depends on grabbing the screenshot and saving it probably takes longer. It'll take you, what, 45 seconds to upload a trade plan. And as soon as you hit submit, it'll already be in your email account. Oh, is that right, Andrew? They already did that, huh? Now, for those that said no, talk to me, Goose. Why would you say no? You're not unsure of AI, or you're not interested in feedback on a trading idea? Or are you just like, nah? I can promise you it's legitimate. It's legit. It's actually quite impressive. Okay. Okay. So anyways, it gives you very good information to compare and contrast with your own trading plan. Is there a link for the FX Street session, or is it only a paid Discord channel? I believe it's paid. I believe it's inside of FX Street. Okay. Right. So how do you get to the Discord channel? I honestly don't know. But if you're a premium member, you probably know. Yeah. So we're starting something, or at least it's what we're considering, right? Is this idea of Fundamental Fridays. And it'll be great to have like banter with another trader. And admittedly, Ross isn't a fundamentalist. He's a technician. So it's great to like have a conversation, right? Very neat. All right, for those, seriously, guys, for those that say, no, you're not interested in trading, trying tradeplans.ai, how come? I mean, seriously, let me know. I mean, you can just say you're worried about me spamming you or something. Okay. But what else would it be? You're afraid of AI? That's legitimate too. Right now, what it does is it gives you feedback that is very, very close to what I would think. Because remember, I spent months teaching it how to trade. And so now when it gives feedback, I look at it and almost always I'm like, yeah, that's what I would do if I were me. But it's not me, it's Aiden. And wait till you see the email he writes you in the feedback. You're going to go, oh my God, really? Yeah. Sky Killer says, instant feedback, just tried it. It's amazingly fast. It's faster than, let's say, Gmail checks for new emails. When I say in less than 3 seconds, it's really less than half a second. But your email client doesn't check email that fast. It's that amazing. And it's free. Yeah. Yeah. I spend a lot of money on it, though. It's not free for me. No, right now it's currencies. I have to pay more money to get additional asset classes, but I do intend to have gold and oil and Bitcoin. It just costs me more money. That's all. But the big part was teaching it how to trade, and that took quite some time. The development team, they're AI developers. They're not traders. And so I literally had conversations with them where I say, okay, let's start with y equals mx plus b, where y and x are the axes, m is the slope of the mean, so it's the mean, but over time, the slope of the mean. So the mean is the statistical, and then the slope of the mean is more calculus, okay? B is the intercept, okay? And then from that, you calculate the variance, and from that, you take the square of the variance to create the standard deviation, and then what we want to do is look at 8 dimensions of that. Okay, all of that being calculated in real time for every currency pair. Like if you were interested in Kiwi Israeli shekel, we are doing that right this second. So if you uploaded your trade plan for Israeli, New Zealand dollar versus the Israeli shekel, in a half a second, we'll tell you what we're already thinking. It's really truly amazing. The data in the picture that AI sent it is not up to date. They're 15-minute candles, hourly candles, and daily candles. Okay. Yeah, well, Meta, I'm not sure what that would. I mean, there's a million reasons why people wouldn't want to do it, but okay. I don't know why you wouldn't tell me. Like, it's not like you're going to hurt my feelings, but anyways. Thomas says, how can I get it? Well, let's post it back. Yeah. Okay, there you go. How do you use it? You compare it with the trade plan you uploaded. Okay? You post a trade plan, it gives you feedback. Why do I share it for free? I don't know. Here's my thought process. I said, I need to do something in AI. I love it. It's amazing. It's the future. So I actually have 2 or 3 different AI projects going on. This is my second one. So I'm like, I need to teach it how to trade. I haven't thought further than that. What do you mean a tutorial on how to use it? You post a trade plan, you get feedback. You're done. Yeah, it's that simple, Sam. I don't know what else to say. You post a trade plan. I mean, let's look at it. Trade plans.ai. Okay, you post a trade plan and it emails you feedback on your trade plan. That's it. It's that simple. It's done. And it's private. It's not posted to the website anywhere. It's just in your email. It really is cool. It's, yeah. Not yet, Michael. And I don't plan on doing that because I'm a macro trader, Michael. But I would have to pay money to have candlestick data, 15-minute, hourly, and daily candlestick data for all these stocks and ETFs and stuff. I'm not ready to spend that kind of money yet. I'm already in it for many, many thousands of dollars. And my hosting costs currently are many thousands of dollars per year. And I don't know, like, I have to pay for the side that uses ChatGPT. That's a usage basis, so I don't know how much I have to pay for that. But I'm a premium member and pay for the API and all that kind of stuff. But that's just the part that writes the emails. There's the stuff that's our intellectual property, our AI and our ML are sitting on the Amazon cloud. So once again, I have to pay Amazon cloud based on how much usage. So I don't know what that's going to cost. So there's all these unknowns, but it's many thousands of dollars, right? And so you're like, throw in these asset classes. Well, for me, it's just more money. So I want to get people using currencies first, and then I'll expand to probably, I would say I would pay for S&P 500 and gold and oil and Bitcoin. much sooner than like Apple stock and stuff. But could I do it? Yeah. It's just money. It's only money. Cool. Yeah. Well, Maida, you can tell me if you're like, oh no, you're part of the 87% that will do it. Okay. I thought you were saying you're okay. Yeah. So anyways, thank you for telling me, guys. I wish you'd tell me why you're not interested, but you might just, I don't know. Cool. But whatever. Yeah. So I guess we'll just leave it for that. I should take a break. I have a third webinar to do next. So maybe I'll take an hour break, watch the stock market open, that kind of stuff. What about silver? Yeah, I guess. I forget about silver. Oh, it's so retail. Silver. Yeah, I guess so. Institutions don't trade silver, right? Yeah, okay. I guess so. It probably comes with it. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could. I mean, sure. Again, it's only money, so I have to look at it. The rest is, we're already hooked up. So I pull in real time. I pull in all this price data. So pulling in that stuff should be straightforward. You know what I mean? Like it's already built, so just adding more data shouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, it'll cost a little more my because again more data, but whatever. So try it out, guys. Try it out. That's all. I built it. I've spent the money. I'm not asking for anything, so I would love it if you actually used it. Otherwise, I just burned a pile of cash. I'd like to think there was some purpose to it. But I think it'll blow you away. With that being said, have a wonderful weekend. If you're a premium member of FX Street, I'll see you over there in an hour. Okay? So peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May your profits be above average. It's been a long week. Holy smokes. But we're very lucky. This is it hasn't been a boring summer yet. So that's good, right? Something to be grateful for. Cheers.